Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bye Bye here. The KvK is finally over, or you can say almost over. We still had to do some fighting over here, like invading 307 and 1008 zone, but it is almost over. Right, we conquer Kingsland together with 1960 and 302. We are the winner of this KvK, right? So a lot of you guys might be interested to see what's the DKP ranking for Kingdom 2361 is like. So today, I'm gonna show you guys how Kingdom 2361 tracking the DKP and how do we calculate the DKP as well. So let's go ahead here with our website. Right, so we have a website actually to do the ranking in terms of DKP. So let's talk about the formula first. How do we calculate the DKP here? So for every T4 kills, you gain 2 points. Every T5 kills, you gain 3 points, and every death tube, you gain 8 points. Okay. So like we used to separate like T4 death and T5 death before, but I think that was a lot of work for the leadership team because they had to take screenshot of everybody. So now I figure they're just doing it like 8 point here just for the sake of it because it's just too much work for everybody. So here we got, this is the final so far, right? The final DKP so far, or maybe not the final. We have the combination of stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. So 2361, we track the DKP in different stage, depend on like when the fight happened. Okay. So there are 3 stage or 4. There like a 3 stage in this KvK for us. So there are 3 different DKP here. So I think the first one was stage 3 is from July 25th to August 6th. That is when the level 6 get open up until Kingsland. Stage 2 is from July 16 to July 17. I think we have some fighting there between us and 1008. I think I can't remember exactly. And stage 1 was from July 10 to July 12, right? So we have different stage of fighting here. We also have record tracking of like how much skill you started with, how much power you started with, how much death tube you started with before the KvK start here for everybody, right? So for example, the first player here, at the beginning of the KvK, his skill point was at 3,228,000,000. The amount of T1 kill here, the amount of T2 kill here, the amount of T3 kill here, the amount of T4 kill here, and the amount of T5 kill here, and the overall death tube here. Okay. Same thing for everybody, and there are also the end stat here as well for how much kill KvK DKP end. Oh, this one is 12. Okay. So this one is a little bit so this one is the beginning, but this one is end on July 12. So this is how we keep track of, I think each stage we have a beginning and end. Okay. Alright. So for each stage we have a beginning and ending, right? How much kill point, how much death tube you have before the stage, and that's the end of the stage here. Alright. So let's go to the overall ranking. I think that is more important for you guys. I think you guys care more about like, hey, what's the overall ranking is like. At rank number 1, we have a Blake. Man, this guy is crazy. The ID is 27 million ID here. So not like a super new account, but a pretty old account. But he got a total of 500 million DKP. That is a lot, right? So okay, so I'll show you guys what does this number mean here, right? So in the column we have so this one is the total DKP. Okay, so what in this column we have total DKP point here in the DKP column. In the death power, you might see death minus power times 1%. So this column right here is a requirement, right? How much death tube you are required for your power, right? So let's say if you're like a 50 million account, you are requiring to kill 500,000 death tube. Okay, so you get the score here, right? So if your point is in black, you're good. But if your point is in red, it means that you didn't kill enough. You are missing some point here for the death tube. Okay. We got a few people missing point here at the top 300s or something, right? But the majority of us, we meet the requirement, right? So there are definitely a lot of death troop on our side, right? So the required death troop here, you scroll down, is it a top 266 here? We got a few people, right? We got a few people missing the death troop requirement only, right? But as the rest definitely make it, okay? And 2361 is like a true alliance kingdom. So we have probably about like 300 active, 400 active players, right? Around that number, right? Same goal for the DKP power here as well. So like, so the total DKP, you are required to get 25% of your power, right? So let's say if you are, like 80 million power, right? If you're like 100 million power, right? If you're 100 million power, you are required to get 25 million DKP point at least, right? So like the majority of us, we met the requirement here. Right? A few people didn't meet it, right? Few people missing, right? Few people missing the requirement here. The Yamato here, right? Definitely missing the requirement in the kill point and the death troop here. And he is ranked number 5 in he's ranked number 5 in power, right? Well, so one of the guy, right, he definitely didn't perform like what we expected him to do. But like the majority of us, right, the majority of us, we definitely perform well here, right? So the ranking is here, right? We are ranked like the top 200. Only a few people have the red, red text, right? So very few people didn't meet the requirement. Below here, we probably have some farm account or something. So let's go up to top 20 or maybe top 10 on like how Kingdom 2361 perform here. So at rank number 1 in DKP, okay, we got Blake. Man, this guy is crazy. 102 million DKP point here, right? So he probably get about 3.54 billion kill points. 3.5 billion kill points. This KvK. So this is him. This is his account right here. So he's currently at 99 million power right now. So at the beginning of the KvK, he was at 210 million power. So he lost about 101 million power. 110 million power. Okay. Right. Big power drop right here. You can see the amount of death troop he went above, right? He went above like 9.6 million above the requirement of death troop here, right? So very good player. Very active on the field. Next one we got DRP. Dr. P here, right? The total DKP is 429 million kill points. Okay, right. A lot of death troop here, right? A lot of death troop here from him. And the kill points very high. Yeah. At rank number 3, 3 and 4 didn't. They mixing it up a little bit. Yeah, we got 4 at the top and 3 over here. So at rank number 3 we got this player here, right? So he was rank number 18. He's rank number 18 in the power before the beginning of the KvK. Definitely meet the requirement for the death troop here, right? A lot of kill point here, right? And rank number 3 overall for the kill. Rank number 3 overall for DKP. So this player right here, no stop, right? No stop is a nice guy, right? He's rank number 1 in the power before the KvK. At almost 300 million power. 16 million death troop here, right? Point in terms of point. 16 million point of death troop here. Rank number 4, very high amount of kill point as well. I think he is one of the R4 in. Yep, no stop, right? No stop is the R4 in HX here. 61 HX, 142 million power. So he dropped 150. He dropped 150 million power, right? big boy. So like one of the reason why he couldn't kill a lot is because the timing. I think the timing. He has timing issue as well. A lot of time he was on, but not many. He was on doing our time. He like me. I think he's living in America. So we struggle a little bit. American people struggle a little bit doing like the Chinese downtime. We don't have a lot of people on. So next one we have rank number 5. We have what here? Like some Chinese player here. The power at the beginning was 100 million power. 108 million power. 23 million ID. Right? Not too young, right? 23 million ID here. Right? Rank number 5. Very nice amount of kill point DKP here, decent amount of death troop here, right? So probably if no stop dropping 140 million power, this guy probably dropping like 35 million power here, right? So I'm assuming for every so this one is probably a 96, let's say 96 million power. Let's think of let's make it simple here. 96 million power drop, 16 million power drop, yeah. It's depend on your T5 or T4 death troop, so you might drop less power. Next one we got The Rock. The Rock is rank number 6. The Rock ID 27 million ID, right? Not too young. 200 and tall. DKP power. Right, a lot of death troop here. Probably dropping. I think The Rock dropped about like 40 million power. 40 million power for him, I think. I think he's also one of the R4 as well. Oh, I cannot fight him. I cannot fight The Rock here. Here he is. So he ran from 131 million power. That was 82 million power here. So a lot of power drop for him. But he managed to get a lot of kill points. Right? A lot of kill points for him as well. So he ranked number 6. Next one, he was ranked number 13 in the total power. Right? At the beginning of the KvK, he's ranked number 13 in power. At number 28 in power, we got this player here, right? 1.5 million death troop, probably like 15 million power drop. Let's make it that way. 15 million power drop, 200 million kill points. DKP here, right? Very nice. At rank number 8. At rank number 7, we have this player here, 52 million ID, right? Very young player. Not like super young player, but like definitely haven't played Scene of Conquest a lot. So the power at the beginning was like 93 million power. OT something OT here, like decent amount of death troop, right? Not a lot of death troop here. He could have killed more, but he's very active on the field. Lots of kill point here from him. So he ended up at rank number 7 overall. At rank number 8. In power, right? So number 8 in power is Taikarai Hidito. At the beginning of the KvK, his power was 150 million power. Like 4.4, like 4.4 million power, like 44 million death troop, 44 million power velocity or somewhere around that. So definitely dropping. He's probably around somewhere around 100 million power now. Very nice amount of kill point here, right? Very nice amount of kill point here. He also one of the main garrison captain for us. We were lacking a lot of garrison captain. And at rank number 10, you have me. I barely make it to top 10 this time, guys. Barely. Maybe I need to do some more killing against 207 in the KvK. They've been bullying us here in this gate. 2361 had some hard time here against 207. They decided to defend against us and not, 1960. You're like, oh, it's 2361 Young Kingdom. Easy kill. Let's go for them instead of like 1960 here, right? So we had a little hard time here against 307, not gonna lie, but I think we gotta make it happen. So we gotta try to burn some of the fort here and get into this zone. That is what we're doing right now. I haven't do a lot of fighting in this zone, to be honest. Been just taking a break, relaxing. I've been trying too hard the past 2 KvK. The previous one with 556 KvK was very draining. This one is also very rough. So for me, right, at beginning of the KvK, I was in power. I was rank number 133, right? The 3 digits in power, right? The order, the ranking, 3 digits ranking got the top 10 here, right? Rank number 133. Before the KvK, I was at 80 million, right? 80 million power. Dropping about 20 million power here, right? Dropping about 20 million power, yeah, or more. Oh my god. So I'm at 63 million power now, right? So I'm dropping 17 million power. So I'm dropping 17 million power. My kill point, my DKP total is 242 million. So I'm half a Blake. My Blake is double my DKP point. Man, this guy is crazy. 500 million DKP point is crazy, right? 242 here. I am a little low on resource and speed up, not gonna lie. Otherwise, I could have tried a little bit harder, but I'm drained right now. I'm a little drained. And to be honest, right now, I really hope the enemy is not gonna give us a hard time so we can just save up for the next KvK, to be honest. I honestly don't want to burn my speed up again for healing for like a done deal KvK. This KvK is pretty much over, right? Any kind of fighting now is just pretty much useless, right? People just, I don't know if they go try to like wasting their alliance credit to block the fort here. It's such a waste of effort and it doesn't serve any purpose, to be honest. One of the reasons why I did not participate in 556, like defending against 254 when they invading our zone 4. It's just pointless for me. And it's just such a waste of time. I think a lot of people think it's a waste of time as well. But we'll see. We'll see if we gonna meet some like hard resistance when it comes to zone 4. We do need to capture a couple like Crusader fortress. So we'll definitely have to try a little bit harder. I mean, a good thing is that we don't have to go in 307. Like I think 1960 is definitely going into 307. I don't think we have what it takes to go into their zone. But we're gonna have to go into 1008 zone. Let's see. Let's see if 1008 gonna block us here or they just gonna give up and just let everything burn. I think judging from what I see, they probably just gonna let us coming in and just burn through everything here. But 2142 is gonna have a little bit issue here. These guys just completely block their fucking entire zone here. Oh my god, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get in here. But anyway, right, so that is the top 10, right, the top 10 in DKP, right, I managed to make it to the top 10. Not as crazy up Lake or the Dr. P or No Stop, right, but I'm not that far behind compared to rank number 3 is still, I mean, almost double my double my DKP points, but I mean, like Zoa is a big player, right? Zoa is a big spender. Their power was pretty high, right? 200 million power. I mean, like these guys definitely it is not free to play. But at least we beat this guy here. This guy is 281 million power here. Right? We beat one of the guy at rank number 2 in power. It's okay. Right? I'm pretty happy with rank number 10. Right? Not gonna lie. I think we have a very good amount of like people in Kingdom 2361. I think the overall performance was pretty good. We managed to get a lot of DKP points. It's KvK, a lot of T5, T4 kills. And those kills are coming from 1008. I think most of the time in this KvK, most of the time it's just 2361 versus 1008. Most of the time, right? So like 1008 had to fight us in order for us to get that much kill points, okay? And for the people who saying that 1008 did not fight, I mean like 2361 is not an easy kingdom for them just to walk over. That is why they had to spend so much time against us, right? If you are looking at the kill rankings for alliance kill, right, we got BG is at 325. They was slightly higher. They have BG and CK, right? They also have BG and CK. Where's their CK alliance, right? So CK 140 million, right? So BG and CK in total is about 325 plus 140 is about 460, right? 460 million kill points for their two main alliances. If you're looking at 2361, right, we got 61HX at 270 million kill points as well, and we are very young kingdoms. And we also have 61 OT at 180. And when you add these up, that is 450, right? So like 450 million kill points versus 460 million kill points, right? Two kingdom, right? So I think we were pretty equal. We were pretty equal in terms of like field fighting, right? Sometimes we win, sometimes they win. And that is the reason why they just couldn't push us back. And we also have a lot of like I think we also have a lot of people prepare for this KvK as well. So we might kind of like better prepare than them in this KvK. Depend on how many skips they have a last KvK, to be honest. And another thing is that they did fight against 2142 for 2 days, right? So that might be another factor that help us out as well. But we also have an issue with 2361, right? Is that one of the kingdom in this KvK, K1236, they did not want to fight, right? So in Kingsland it was pretty much just 2361 HX and 2361 OT, right? Two main alliance from 61 here. We were just fighting against BG and CK most of the time. We got 307 came in to help, but I think I think that is when we started to get pushed back, right? Because there are additional lines coming into play, and we just couldn't keep the field present anymore. But good thing is that 1960 step up and they carry. I mean, like, I had to admit that 1960 they definitely carry, right? I mean, like, without 1960, I mean, like, taking care of like 207, we wouldn't able to win this KvK. Because that is something that is a fact. Okay, I have to say it out loud. But overall performance, I think we did pretty well. We did pretty well for like very young kingdoms. Just enter Scene of Conquest for the very first time. I think many of our players are still pretty young. But we had some old player as well, right? So we got a young player here, 67 million ID, right? No Stop is also a very young player as well. He's 63 million ID, right? 67, 63, 72 million here, right? 59 million ID here, right? 74 million ID here, right? So I do wanna let you guys know that we have quite a lot of like 60 million, 70 million ID player in our kingdom, right? And we definitely gave it everything. Right? We try our best possible to fight back against BG, pretty much. So I mean, like, we're not like freaking like 2 million or like 10 million, 20 million ID like them, right? We do have a whole bunch of like very young player. 59, right? Royal is old as fuck. Right? Royal is old as fuck here. I mean, like, this guy he didn't try super hard this KvK. Maybe not that active. He at rank number 70 only, 78 in terms of DKP. Oh yeah, right. So I mean, like, it was a tough KvK, right? I mean, like, for like a very young kingdom like 2361, I do think that we play pretty well. That's the reason why I'm gonna stick with 2361 for another KvK, guys. Right? So if a lot of you guys might be asking me, oh, bye, are you migrating anywhere anytime soon? The answer is no, right? I'm gonna be staying back here for one more KvK at least, and we'll see how we perform next KvK, guys. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.